This Wednesday, November 20th, we have update 2.1.5 for Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And while there is still a ton that we don't know coming in that update besides Give and Gather, today in the official Discord we learned some of the fixes and improvements coming to the game on Wednesday. Some of the fixes relate to quests. For some players, they haven't been able to interact with Cinnamoroll because of an issue where Mocha ended up at 6 stars. In 2.1 this was fixed so players wouldn't get Mocha to go all the way up to 6 stars anymore. But if you already had her at 6 stars, this will now be removed and she'll be back to being a permanent visitor at 5 stars. This will also free up Cinnamoroll so you can interact with him again and progress in various quests. For some players, Hello Kitty would run back to the cafe instead of staying at the beach for a photo in the family vacation quest. She should stay at the beach now. Some players experienced a bug where My Melody would have an exclamation point over her head. I have experienced this one. On Wednesday, the exclamation point should finally be gone. During the Apple a Day quest, Hello Kitty would sometimes get stuck in the floor in front of the pizza oven. She should now be able to walk on land just fine, allowing you to continue the quest. In a few rare cases, the player's game might freeze when they're talking to Chromie and Daydreamy Drama, and that should be fixed now. Players who are trying to take pictures for secret haunts should be able to do so without first needing to return color to the island through Friendship Never Fades. A very small number of players experienced an error during the cutscene in Lucky Stars that would prevent them from getting the crafting plans to create the Lucky Star. If you're one of those players who's stuck there, you will be getting those plans in 2.1.5. And then we have a few updates regarding the 50th anniversary event. I think we talked about these in the last stream, but if you missed it, the 50th anniversary cards are coming back. They're going to be evergreen now, so if you started collecting them but you didn't finish during the event, they will stay on your island so you can finish collecting them all. The gold bow from the Hello Kitty 50th anniversary event will be available as of Wednesday. If you already found all of the cards and got your cutscene with Cinnamoroll, you should be getting an extra cutscene with Cinnamoroll where he delivers the gold bow. If you did not find all the cards during the event and you finish it after Wednesday, you should be getting all the rewards together, including the gold bow, in your cutscene the next day with Cinnamoroll. We have a few quality of life improvements as well. Right now, tapping on the screen to scroll in multi-picker items such as the composter. Keep selecting items and putting them into the composter when you don't mean to. That should be fixed now. A chest in Mount Hothead was unobtainable because the chest was in a shallow pool where you couldn't dive. The chest has now been moved to land. Some players were noticing a delay in tapping dialogue options. There will be a short delay for interacting with those dialogue options when you're playing with keyboard or controller, but if you're using the mouse or touchscreen, there should be no delay at all. Additional things, and I think some of these are ones that we've been wondering about. For some of us, we wouldn't get any customers to the Imagination Cafe for several days. I experienced this. They said that this is usually because the game would select a visitor who is not a permanent resident, and this should no longer be an issue. There was an issue where teal and mint flowers are placed out of order in inventory. This has been fixed. One that I know we've been noticing, Azuki's daily gift changed to beeswax in 2.1. In 2.1.5, it'll return to her original gift, the chocolate chai, so you'll have that Cinnamoroll 3-heart gift again. Sakura is placeable in cabins again. Some spelling and grammar errors on the UK English version have been fixed. There was an issue where newer players were earning achievements for flowers when they were picking up entirely different items. These achievements can now only be earned when you're collecting the correct color flower. The Jam Jamboree collection has a hat that's locked for users, so you're never able to complete that part of the collection. It turns out the hat that it's trying to complete the collection for is one that didn't actually make it to the game, so that'll simply be removed from achievements. The Imagination Cafe wallpaper will be returned to its original blue color, and the Spooky Celebration event stand will no longer be magenta. And I think that's everything we know for sure in 2.1.5 so far. We'll have all those fixes and improvements. We won't have additional Usahana levels in 2.1.5. Those are coming in 2.2. We could still see some small quests added to the game, or any number of other things. We'll have to wait and see until we see those App Store patch notes and see the game for ourselves on Wednesday this week when 2.1.5 is available. Depending on what ends up in the update, we may stream it on the channel. In the meantime, don't forget to check out the new trailer that just dropped today for the Days of Plenty event. If you look carefully, you can see a few new clothing items. Let me know in the comments below if you spot those new clothing items or anything else new. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island Adventure content. and turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.